What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the FallenRedZeo. I'm back with more Marvel Legends. This time starting to look at the Infinity Saga set. So this is the first one we have, and it's from the Iron Man 3 movie. So in the set, we get a figure of Happy Hogan. So our first Happy Hogan, which is really cool there. So we get a figure of Jon Favreau, and then we get Iron Man Mark 21, which is also known as the Midas armor, because it is all gold. So this is an okay looking set. So of course, it's cool to get Happy, because I feel that's a figure we needed in Marvel Legends. But getting it with this Iron Man, it's just another Iron Man. So if you have like an Iron Man Hall of Armor, it'll be a good figure to add to that, but it's just a part of the Iron Man 3 house party protocol, so the suit's not really significant. It's just kind of thrown in there, like I said, to kind of give us another Iron Man armor on a reuse body. But the set's cool, celebrating the Infinity Saga, kind of filling in holes and redoing figures that they did before, giving a more accurate version. So if we look on the back, of course, there's a giant poster for Iron Man 3, and then we have a little story for Happy Hogan and the Iron Man Mark 21 there. So very cool set that I'm excited to open and look at. So let me go and get it open. We'll check them out together. So starting off with Happy Hogan here, it's finally nice to have a Jon Favreau character to go with our Marvel Legends. So of course we have the face of Jon Favreau there. It looks pretty good. Looks like they did a really good job with the face print. I think it looks very much like him. He's got the black hair kind of all combed back, and then he's just in an all black suit with a white or grayish undershirt, a black tie, and then black slacks all the way down to the shoes. And it just looks nice, but it's just a plain human character in a suit. Nothing too crazy there. Definitely be a good body if you want some other character in a suit. Just switch the heads out. Nothing too wrong there. But of course we have Happy Hogan, which is Tony Stark's best friend, chauffeur, and head of security. And so I do think this is kind of an important character to have in our Marvel Legends for the MCU. Now for movements, his head can twist around in there. It looks like, yeah, you can get it all the way around. It looked like his chin was maybe going to be too big. His shoulders can come up about that far, so about 45 degrees or something, probably because he has these pads in there, so you can't really get it any further than that, but it can twist all the way around. We have a bicep twist, the double elbow joint that can bend up that far, and then the wrist can twist around and flex back and forth a little bit, but the suit sleeve kind of gets in the way. Under the jacket, we do have an ab crunch there, as you can see, so he can crunch that far forward and back barely at all, just because of the jacket in the back, so it doesn't really go back too far, and he can twist all the way around at the waist. Hips come up 90 degrees out to the side that far. We have thigh twist all the way around, a double knee joint there that can bend up that far in the back. He's close to kicking his own butt. And then we got the foot that flexes back and forth and can twist side to side. So overall, he's a pretty nice figure, just a basic human still, so it's nothing exciting or anything. It's just a person in a suit, but as I said, it's nice to have the Jon Favreau head, so that way we finally have him in our set. Now for accessories, the only thing he comes with is a cell phone. So we have a phone that's, I guess, designed like an iPhone, because it even has the answer and in call button there as well with the red and the green. So it just looks pretty nice, just a little phone. It looks like it's been up a little bit from the packaging, but it's still pretty nice. So you can just take this and just stick it into his hand. And if you mess around with it enough, and especially use like the left hand over here, it does look like he's kind of holding the phone in it. So you can get it kind of placed, but it's hard to do because the phone is so small, so it doesn't stick in his hands very well and falls out super easily. But you can just kind of mess around with it, just have it look like Happy's talking on the phone to Tony Stark or something. So I guess that's pretty cool. And then we have the Iron Man Mark 21, also known as Midas. So when I first saw the picture of this, I thought it was just almost like a tan or chocolate version of Iron Man, just because in the pictures it just looks brown. But seeing it in real life, it does look a lot better, because you can see a lot of the metallicness to it. And of course, by the name of Midas, it's supposed to be all gold, because it's made of all gold titanium alloy. So it's just supposed to be a lot of gold. So like I said, it's definitely a figure that looks much better in real life than it did in pictures. So overall, it does look like your pretty standard Iron Man suit. So it just has the different colors. So it has like a lighter gold on the chest plate, darker gold there in like the center and stuff. So it's just those accent pieces of the different shades of gold there. And it just runs from the mask all the way down to the feet. And I think it looks pretty decent. It's definitely not like my favorite Iron Man or anything, but I still think it looks pretty decent. And if you don't remember, this suit was a part of the house party protocol. So at the end of Iron Man 3, when Tony called for all the suits, they all came flying in and helped him fight. And it's made as a fully loaded high altitude suit, so it can fly at the very highest of altitudes and handle the extreme environments of the atmosphere. So that's the intent of this suit and everything. And on the suit itself, it does have these extra like little wing pieces in the back, probably for the extra thrusters. So we have those flaps and then the extra little flaps there as well. So you can get these all folded up if you want to, be like really blasting out in the space there. So that just looks pretty cool. So for the figure's moves, the head can twist all the way around, and it doesn't have a whole lot of range. Like, it can look like that far down and that far up. So not a whole lot of range in the neck at all. The shoulders can come up 90 degrees there and rotate around within there. Of course, we have the extra little armor pieces there that kind of flap up to get out of the way. We have bicep twist up there, a double elbow joint that can bend up that far. The wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. We have an ab crunch up here, so it can crunch back and forth, so that far forward, that far back, twist around side to side as well. The hips can come up 90 degrees if you twist them out to the side a little there and out to the side that far themselves. And we have, of course, the thigh twist in there. A double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, and he is very close to kicking his own butt. And the foot can flex back and forth and twist side to side. And it looks like, unfortunately, it looks like our feet are on backwards maybe. I always get confused with the feet, but to me these do look like they are on backwards, so so we may have to try and pop them off and switch them around. And for accessories, he comes with additional hands, so we have the blast hands for the repulsor stuff, so let's go and switch these out. So there we got the hands switched out, and of course with that we also get some repulsors as well, so we got some blue repulsors, so let's stick these in. So there I got the blast effects in his hands, and that looks pretty cool for the Iron Man. So overall, this isn't like the best Iron Man suit ever. Like, to me, this would be a suit that, unless you have like a hull of armor, this is kind of like a pass suit. I feel this isn't a suit that isn't really needed, but to me this set is very important just because it comes with the Happy Hogan. So I guess just the Happy Hogan figure itself makes this pack worth buying. But let me know what you thought of these figures down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, please leave a thumbs up. But I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.